Hello, welcome to another edition of The Strategist. So, tonight I'm going to show you something that I haven't showed you before. This is how you start off a new account in a new land. This is a brand new account, and which, as you can see from my power level, what you need to look at when you're doing that is you want to make sure that your town hall is getting up there. And one of the most important things you can do is make sure all your storage is set up. And I'll show you what I mean by that in a minute. Here we go. We'll get this up to 8. Okay. I hate going through the tutorials all the time. But that's what you gotta do. You press that top button and it goes away. Okay. So now, what I was getting at is you look at these things and you press this, and then you're looking at the granary. You don't know where your granary is? Tap one, it'll take you to it. If you have one. Alright, so see, these are level 1. And when you look at it, it means that this one has a resource cap of 10,000. 10,000 is not a whole lot of resources for anything. So what you do is you increase that, and when you look at it, it will increase it to what? It increased it to 30,000. Now, 3,000 is a little bit better when you're going to do different things, because if you have resources in packages, which I suggest you do, I suggest you keep them like that. That will help you watch how far you go down and help you be able to take care of what you need to take care of. If you want to upgrade something, you don't have to wait for it. Wait for you to upgrade. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So you get an upgrade, and it says I need to do I need to get this up to level 8. Well, before I can do that, I gotta get the living tent up to level 8. So let's go upgrade. Everything that shows is a green check. That means you're good to go with it. Okay, let's see. It's gonna take me back to this one. I can't do that, so I go here. Okay. Now you see these are in red. That means I do not have enough on hand. I would have to go into my stock. So I'm gonna do auto. Alright, and you see the ones that are still in red? Alright, the green numbers over here on the left side, that means that's how much you can have in your whatever resource thing you're looking at. Like food for right now, I can have 14,000. That's all I have. I actually can have 30,000, so I'm good there. Then the rocks or stone is at 22,000. I only have 9.3 thousand, and gold is at 30,000. Okay. So one of the best ways to get gold is to go over here and find your trader's village or trader's merchant. Tap trade. Okay, you can take 25,000 or 12,000. I don't have either one of those, so you can go free and get more. Okay, so see, I can take 1.7 thousand of my pelts and turn it into 5,000 gold. Do it again here. You get another 5,000. All right. So these are what you look at. Water cannot be taken no matter what anyone does. You can't lose your water, and you can't lose your charcoal. So having said that, I want to go back over here, and I want to find water, and I want to set up a thing to hold the water, which I just did, or am about to do now. And that gets it up here. So I can now hold. Okay, you don't want to tell me, huh? I can have 10,000 water as a cap. Can't go over 10,000. So let's get some water going through here. Water you can use as a currency when you're starting out. You can buy a lot of stuff with water. So you just let it go, gear up, and it just did. I'm going to do it again. Now, while that's doing that, let's go set up our resource caps in the lumber. It's the lumber yard. So we're going to put up a lumber yard. And we're going to go free. And we're going to go info. And it's going to show me that I can have 10,000. Well, I'm going to go ahead and increase that. Oops. No, I'm not. Look, I have to have a logging shed at level 2. So you just go there. You get it to level 2. All right. It's almost at level 2. Now, one of the most important things you can do, let me go ahead and do this to 2. As you see, I got that to 2, so now I can have more of a cap. The resource cap is going to be important throughout the game. The resource cap is going to be what allows you to hold your resources in backup, and if you happen to actually take more than that from someone, those resources are thrown away. So we don't want our resources to get thrown away. So, as you can see, I'm working on figuring out what I need to do next. So I want to keep research going. And what I really suggest you research is the rapid production. Go ahead and get all this rapid production going. You don't need to speed it. Okay, so I'm going to need some rocks. Yep, all right. So since I need some rocks, I'm going to go to my rock place. No, I don't have any rocks. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, we get that free going. All right. Now what we're going to do is hit this. So I get a 75% chance of getting my reward up to 2.8. It goes up as you do it, as you increase it. And a little trick that I like to do is this right here. You you get it, and then you do another rapid. It goes to 50%, and I got more, right? Okay, you click on it again, and it says it's at 25%. I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase this. Because once you increase it, once you go to upgrade it, guess what? Even while it's upgrading, it's back to 75. So see, I can get more rocks. That's why it's important for you to do that. Okay, so let's go back to the research and let's research what we were talking about. Let's get this research going where it wasn't letting us do it before. Okay, so we're going to speed this up a little. Well, actually, we're not. What you really need to do when you're first starting out, or all the time actually, is see what events are going on. And right now we have a complete the following is a building power. So we want to get back to building. Okay, so let's go back to our rocks. Okay, we can't do that because we're not going to spend 25. We're going to go ahead and upgrade it. See how we do that? Now you take this, and then you do this again, and you get more rocks. See, it went up to 3,000 this time. And then you do it again at 50%, and it goes up again. Now, at this point, remember we have a cap on it. We can only go to 10,000. So let's go ahead and increase this just so we can have it. It says we need 6,400. Let's see, do we have it? We do. Okay, so now we're upgrading that one. Now remember, we're holding more than what we are supposed to have. So we're not going to go with more of it until we get this increased. And now we have it up to 30,000. That's a good resource cap. So let's make sure our research is continuing, which it is. Let's go ahead and go to the next one, which is wood. We already have one wood up. If you don't know where it is, you do this, and it takes you to it. Now, the wood has to be, the lumber yard has to be even with the logging shed. So see, this one's a 3 and this one's a 3. There's a 2, excuse me, so I can upgrade it. And that gets it up to here. And that's going to make me have a lot more room for wood, which is up to 80,000. So we're going to go to the next one, which is stone. We already did stone, actually. So we don't need to do stone again. Let's go to pelts. Okay, I have not had any pelts storage. Now I'm about to have it. First one is always usually around 10,000. Well, this one's 5,000. So what we want to do is increase that. Will we be able to? No. Why? Because the hunter shelter has to be at 2. Once we get it to 2, then we can. Okay. Now that's at 2. Now we can upgrade this. Let's see, we're in the red. We need some more rocks, and we need some of the pelts. So how do we get more pelts? This is how. We go here, do a rapid at 75%. It failed. We can do a rapid at 50%. It failed too. And because it should be fine. All right, so we're going to upgrade this and see if we can get it. Nope, still not going to happen. There we go, we got 2,000. So going back to our research. Still researching. Another item that you really need to do, especially when you're first starting out, is get help. You want to get help from your clan through the clan castle. Clan castle is how many, it shows you how many helps you can have. So let's look at this. Detailed reinforcement cap is 1. Helps are 4. So I can have 4 of them, right? Now if I increase this, it goes to 5, and so forth and so on. That's a good one because the more help you can get when you're building stuff, the less time you have to. And I can't do it, I have to get that. All right, so another thing you can do is when you get down low like this and you need something, you can always find it in the rocks, or not the rocks, but in the animals, the giant warthog, and you can send an attack to it. My troops are very tiny. I'm not really playing much of a troop defense right now. I'm not playing any defense. I'm in a bubble, so I don't have to worry about that right now. So now I'm waiting for this to go. And waiting and waiting and waiting. Anticipation is going to kill you, right? Alright, we're still doing this. Okay. Nope, we don't have enough gold, so can't do that. And we don't want to do that. I want to do that again. Weapon stands. Okay. Weapon stands are very important because that tells you how many troops you can train at one time. So I'm going to find military, tap it, and then I'm looking for weapon stands. Put one down, free it, and go ahead and keep increasing it. Every time you increase it, you're getting more. You're increasing how many you can train. Looks like that's about it. Alright, so we've done that now. Anyway, that should give you a good idea of what you're looking at. You want to work on your chief hall. You want to work on your research. The first one of the research you want to do is a rapid reproduction. Rapid production, I should say. And that way, once all these are filled up, then you get a higher percentage and you do better with what you get. So that's why you want to do that. And then these are marches. You want to have good sized marches because one of the most important things you can have is troop count, troop marching speed, or quantity, I should say. So anyway, that's some stuff to look at. Heroes right now are not really worth worrying about. I want to thank you for your time. I hope this gives you an idea of how to play, and I'm going to continue working on this account and recording it so you can see what I'm doing. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Bye.